Hey, good morning, everybody. Brannon Beliso here. I ask this question of myself all the time, and I'm going to ask this question to you. Are you happy? Think about that statement. Are you happy? What does that mean? What does that mean? I think you have to define what happiness means for yourself first, right? What does happiness mean to you? So when I make that statement, are you happy? Is it being filtered through people's opinions? Oh, I don't know how you could be happy working there. Or I don't see how you're happy in that relationship. Or I wouldn't be happy with myself. Right? We've all heard statements like that. Or when we look at that statement, when I say, are you happy? Is it being filtered through somebody else's thinking? I call those unauthorized thought patterns. When other people try to tell you what you should be doing to be happy, what you should be doing to live your life. Maybe like what I'm saying right now, right? Am I telling you what it takes for you to be happy? And you definitely better not listen to me if that's the case. So I often heard that growing up. How can you be happy with yourself because you're doing this? How can you be happy in that situation? Well, number one, what do you care? It's not your life. It's not your space. It's not your race. So when I ask myself that question, and I do it in a third person, ironically, are you happy? I try to take myself out of the mix and be very objective to myself. So I go, well, what does happiness mean? I think in any given moment, that might be a little different. But number one is God. I want to be happy and be God-centered. I want to love my family. I want to take care of my team. Then, of course, my physical health makes me happy. I like being healthy. Financial freedom, that makes me happy because it reduces, mental stress. Relationship wealth is big for me. The people I hang out with, the quality of the people I hang out with is very, very important to me. And what I define as happiness. I don't want to hang around people I don't like. I don't want to hang around people that are negative. That doesn't make me happy. Makes me happy that I have great people around me that handle the things I don't want to do. I don't want to sign checks. I don't want to book airplane flights. I don't want to edit videos. And I have people that do all that stuff now. So that makes me happy because it allows me the freedom to be creative, the freedom to be that critical thinker, that thought leader, and contribute to my own learning. Learning makes me happy. Oh man, learning makes me so happy. But learning the right things. I don't need to learn how to make meth because I'm not a drug dealer. I want to learn the things that fit my core values. So what makes me happy? Defining my core values, knowing what they are, and making sure that I'm blessed to live and amplify them on a daily basis. Of course, service is a big one for me. I love serving people. That's probably one of my most favorite things to do. If I want to get out of myself, I give to someone else. Because there's times in my life I can't give to myself. I'm stuck. I'm just in a place. We've all been there. So what a better way to get unstuck by going out and giving to somebody else. That makes me happy. So when I ask you that question, and thank you everybody who's here. God, Marco, Lion, Choi, Nicholas, everybody. Thank you for coming on, Jason. Ask yourself, are you happy? Now, I understand life is not perfect. I've been married 12 years. That's not always perfect. But am I happy? I'm happy because I'm in love with my wife. And real love is not a Hallmark greeting card. Real love is warts and all, right? Real love is arguments. Real love is indifference. Real love is moments of joy. It's all of it. So I'm happy with the fact that I understand what love means for me in a relationship with my wife. And through any challenges we're faced with, I am happy. Because when we work through the difficult times, I realize the value of love and the purpose of love and how love really can change the world and have an impact. I'm happy that I have kids, as much as they drive me crazy some days. I'm happy that they're there. I'm happy that I'm strong enough to discipline them when I need to, and I'm happy that I'm smart enough to know when to love them. So I am happy when it comes to that. Very happy. What else? So ask yourself that question, are you happy? And I think it's really relative. It's something you need to define for you clearly, how that is cultivated, and then you go out and make that happen. I'm happy having goals. I like having goals. I'm happy achieving goals. It helps me be a better version of myself. I'm happy giving to others. I'm happy right now sharing this with you, hopefully planting seeds for myself, because to teach something is to learn it twice, as well as inspire you to ask yourself those hard questions. Are you happy? Because if you are happy, then you amplify that, right? And do more of it. If you're not happy, then I would hopefully encourage that you make the changes or adjustments you need to understand what happiness means. And the Dalai Lama says it so well. The person who is richest is the one who could be happiest with the least. I do understand, and don't get me wrong, I value the purpose of money in my life and what it serves. I'm very grateful every day that everything is paid. I'm able to do the things I want to do. But I understand money doesn't make me happy. So the Dalai Lama says, the person who is richest is the one who could be happiest with the least. With the least. Think about that for a moment. And if you can be happy just standing in line, that's pretty amazing. You are rich, right? If you can be happy when you're in the worst traffic and you're just sitting in it and you can find happiness, you're very rich. You're very rich. You see where I'm going with this? So happiness is an art. And The Art of Happiness, a book I read by the Dalai Lama, I encourage you to read it. The Art of Happiness is really an art form. So to master happiness in your own individual life is a pursuit that I pursue heavily. But I need to define what is happiness for me in any given moment, because it can change from moment to moment to moment. You feel me? But some things, such as I love cooking for people, I love caring for people, I love giving to people, I love serving people, that's a constant in my life. That'll never change. Ever, ever. Because I am most happy when I'm giving to somebody. I am most happy when I'm serving others. But please don't misconstrue that. I understand I am no good to anybody unless I'm good to myself. So I make it a constant balance in my life to make sure that I give enough to myself so I can give plenty to others. Cool? So I'm going to ask you that question. Are you happy? I'm Brannon Beliso. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. I can never say that. I was shooting videos yesterday. I kept saying YouTube. YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go for all my events. Go to brannonbeliso.com. Become part of our Disruptor page. That page is growing. It's way beyond business. It is about critical thinkers. It is about thought leaders. It is about personal development. Because no amount of success is going to make me a happy person. I need to be happy with myself. Cool? I'm Brannon Beliso. Until we talk again, please, you go out there and live your best life.